Okay, hello, greetings everybody. Today we're going to show you how horses save humans from snake bites. Venom evolved from savanna is used primarily for catching and getting prey. Venom tailored to the specific animals they hunt. The venom was originally inserted into a snake's mouth by the back teeth. And to this day, almost 2/3 of all snakes are near fanged. And now why the rear tooth from my axe? Well, it's because the venom giant itself is actually behind the snake's eye. So the shortest distance for a duck is directly towards to the back end of the top jaw. In some species, further perches cause the fangs to more closer and closer to the front of the jaw, improving the snake's ability to catch can kill prey. Why the location of the fangs was evolving while the location of the fangs was evolving, so where the fangs themselves they start off as smooth ordinary teeth with venom flowing down the outside, but over time some snake line ages involving a groove in each fangs to chemical the flow of venom. In some species, the groove becomes deeper and deeper, and eventually closing to a hollow tube. And now the teeth immediately inject venom into the prey. The snakes produce more venom because they are wrinkling milk, unlike wild snakes. One bite from a king cobra contains enough venom to kill 13,000 of mice. That the venom from one king cobra bite it could kill around 4 humans. And the most venomous in the world is the inland taipan, which conventionally lives in the middle of the Australia. A bite from the inland taipan has enough venom to kill 500,000 mice. So let's get to the questions. Why are horses using the anti-venom protocol? A. They are nutrient immune to all snake venom. B. They produce antibodies when injected with small amounts of venom. C. They can survive a snake bite without treatment. Or D. They are easier to handle than other animals. The answer is B. They produce antibodies when injecting with small amounts of venom. It can be. Oh wait. The concept of the most venomous snakes is complete because snakes evolve their venom specifically for protecting against their usual prey and turn their venom. The honey badger, for example, is almost completely immune to the cobra venom. So the lifting of the bite depends on the snake, the animal that got bitten, and the amount of venom eject. The reason scientists test different venoms on the lab mice. So to get an estimate of the amount of the anti-venom that be required to neutralize a bite snake venom is left to us because we are closely related to snakes' main prey, rodents. Rodents are primarily split on eventually tree only 75 million years ago. So we're sharing a lot of same biology from the structure of our cells to the way our blood cells to how our nerves send signals. There are 4 ways that snake venom kill you. It can be neurotoxic, damaging to your nervous system and brain by interfering with neurotransmitters, the signaling chemical that goes between neurons. It could be hemotoxic, thinning out your blood, preventing wounds from healing, causing interval bleeding. It does by disturbing the delichrometry of the blood coagulating system. Venom can be also chemotoxic. Attacking chemotoxic involving venomous carbon dioxide. Number 2, venomous helps to split cell membrane and helps to distinct and subdue prey. 3, causes lung systems like blue-black spots on the side of the body to the blood contain. And 4, the example of the venom provides nutrients. And finally, myotoxic. 4 fangs are present at the same by no pain, swelling, muscle weakness. Deployment, general muscles, paranoids, on-range is brown in color. Respiratory muscle weakness leads to death, or hypotension may result in cardiac failure. But the worst part of the snake is that the snake venoms can contain up to the silk compound hemotoxic, contain hemotoxic, chlorotoxic, and myotoxic proteins. This is why it makes snake bites so difficult to neutralize but dozens of all working together to try to kill you. So what is antivenom? Antivenom is a medical treatment composed of antibodies that neutralize venom from bites or stings or reducing toxic effects on your body. Question 2. How is antivenom obtained from horses? A. By collecting their blood plasma after venom exposed by milking venom directly from the horse. C. By feeding from snake meat. Or is it D. By extracting venom from their skin? The correct answer is A. By collecting their blood plasma after venom expires. "20 years later, in the century, a French mechanism research named Albert Camus was effectively local resistance against smallpox when he became aware of the threat posed by cobras. He wondered if it was possible to make a venom for snake bites. Back in amount of cobra venom starting with just injects rabbits with a tiny amount of cobra venom starting with just 0.03 mechanism, but each week he injects the rabbits again slowly, increasing the dose, and after 8 months the rabbits were receiving 35 milligrams of the cobra venom at a time that is at times the more infant does in rabbits. But they were still perfectly healthy. The rabbits' immune systems and deploying antibodies that neutralize the venom. So there you have it.